Say, don't they, that a picture paints 1,000 words, and when you look at this picture, it truly does. It shows exactly where everyone stands within the seniority of the British monarchy. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, Meghan, as ever, was treated unfairly and she was left alone, no one spoke to her, all of that sort of stuff. But when you look at what's gone on, you can understand why senior members of the British monarchy, particularly with a forthcoming book coming out by her husband, Prince Harry, are very nervous, in fact, to even say hello, obviously. The only one brave enough, apparently, to take her on was none other than Sophie Wessex, the Countess of Wessex, of course, a former PR lady herself who knows exactly how to deal with demanding divas. Had a lot of experience, let me tell you. That's right, Sophie, yes. Now, what's interesting here is, as ever, this has escalated into another drama. So, as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today. Nice to see you, and also welcome one and all brand new subscribers. By the way, thank you for your comments about the recent charity video that we did. Yes, I just wanted to highlight the fact that whatever people are saying, you know, charities are a registered business. So it's very nice that you wish to give to them, and there are some brilliantly noble causes that are doing good work and not necessarily taking too much out of the pot. But there are others that are strictly business, as we'd like to point out. Back as ever though to your breaking royal story of the day. This has ignited, of course, the flame-haired Prince Harry, well, to even bigger heights, according to a very good source. This is because, of course, their recent return back here to the United Kingdom was met with, you know, a lot of sorrow. Let's not forget, of course, that Prince Harry has recently lost his grandmother, a grandmother to the nation that was so well loved around the world, as we saw in that wonderful state funeral, which was well attended by so many people. I was talking to someone recently on an American network, and I said, look, you know, you could have filled the Abbey 30 times over with people that really wished to pay their respects to, you know, our 70-year reigning monarch. It's an incredible feat. More importantly, more difficult now for our brand new king, King Charles III, to take on as he contemplates that up in Balmoral. But it's this particular picture, as I say, that's ignited a new feud, and let me explain. This is all really to do with the fact that this is pictorial evidence, according to that good source, with regards to Prince Harry, about how exactly his wife is being treated. As you can see, she's standing alone, looking very submissive, very sad, as she would at a funeral, but of course none of the other people are talking to her. They include, of course, senior members of the British monarchy. Two sides to every story, as we say. Now, it's interesting, isn't it? Because Harry clearly, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, is only looking at one side of the story. There you are, you're invited to a major state funeral, an historic event, and yes, you do pay your respects. But you can't expect everything and just be swept under the carpet because you've returned. Now, for Meghan herself, obviously, you know, I didn't see her making a move across there. Allegedly, too nervous. I think not. I think she knew the value of a very good picture, the serene, beautiful Duchess on her own, ignored by senior members of her family. She simply could have reached out, even just to make small talk, but seemingly didn't want to. This apparently is not good enough, though, for Prince Harry. We know he's very volatile, and this has created yet another wave in their once strong relationship with the brothers, William and Harry. Now, it's nothing to do with William, of course. He wasn't indeed in the picture, very busy doing other things. But for Harry, you see, as ever, only really sees one side of the picture. Many people could say, of course, that this is a very manipulative picture and easy to present someone who's been ostracised by their once close family. Ostracised means, of course, that you cut out. But didn't they cut themselves out when they decided they wanted to become independent and leave the British monarchy? And more importantly, can you really expect these once close members of your family to embrace you warmly when you've been on television and most recently, less than a month ago, trashed them in a New York magazine? It's a difficult corner, isn't it? But it's one that, of course, Prince Harry is going to have to learn the hard way. Not everything comes to you the way you want, even if you are a former royal. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.